So we're going to do this on the fly. And that's all he's been saying last night, this morning. To be continued. So the scripture says in the King James Version in Isaiah 43:18, what's the first word it says? It says, remember ye not the former things, neither consider the things of old. Behold, I will do a new thing, and now it shall what? Spring forth. Now it shall spring forth. Shall ye not know it? I will even make a way in the wilderness and the rivers in the desert. The beasts of the field shall honor me, the dragons and the owls, because I give waters in the what? Wilderness. In the wilderness, and rivers in the desert. To give drink to my people, my chosen. Let's read this together. This people have I formed for myself. They shall show forth my praise. Can y'all say that one more time? This people have I formed for myself. They shall show forth my praise. Can y'all say that one more time, and let's get excited about that? This people have I formed for myself. They shall show forth my praise. Who are the people that he has formed for himself? He's talking about me and you. I formed you exactly for me. And so it's very imperative that we understand that when God takes people off the earth and we think that God took them away, it's because he formed them for himself. Not for self-gratification. I have formed you exactly for me. Therein is an assignment. There's an infrastructure on earth that we must prohibit and understand that what our assignment really is to gravitate to our purpose here on earth, fulfill the promises of God, and move on to where he created us from. That's why he created us, to make sure that now that there is a sin nature in the earth, that I can gravitate and bring people whom I've formed for myself, whom have actually traveled away from my presence, and really call them back to holiness. Well, y'all haven't heard that word in a long time. I really ain't saying that. I ain't messing with nobody. But I'm calling you back to true holiness. I formed you for myself, because he said, be holy, for I am holy. And so I'm only conforming you to be holy, because when you're holy, guess what? Our communication is never broken. We're always communicating. And the problem that we're having in the church is the fact here is that psychologically we have not learned how to set aside certain things from our past that easily beset our future from us. Y'all hear what I'm saying? There are sin natures even in us individually. Every individual here has an Adamic nature, sin nature. There's a work of sin on the inside of you, and it breaks you and it tangles you away from the presence of God, from being holy. When we are holy unto God, guess what? We're actually in a place where God can speak and we can actually hear him clearly. Now, I need you to ask somebody next to you, when is the last time you heard God clearly? See, that's something we need to ask people and answer ourselves. When is the last time you heard him clearly? Now, I'm not saying hearing God's voice audibly in a way that you hear me speak. God speaks to you in your prayer time. He speaks to your psychic. He speaks to your heart by way of your relationship. Y'all hear me? Yeah. So if you don't have a prayer life or connection with God, it's true and safe to say that sometimes we don't hear God as clear as we ought to. I've seen drug dealers that were still drug dealers, and God spoke to them to give somebody a word for God. Because there was nobody else in the Christendom arena in the same room that could stand up and give a word. And so God had to choose someone who was just as filthy as a Christian man to give them a word to give to the people. Y'all hear what I'm saying? The scripture says he reigns on the just as well as the unjust. My argument today, people, is that if we are not holy, then we're not hearing clearly. That's my theological argument today. So when we look at the scriptures here, we see that our Father is speaking to his people. Who
are his people. We are his people. Y'all hear what I'm saying? And he's letting them know that his love for them and what he has done for them in the past, because they are a special people. This is the Israelites, the children of Israel, whom are his special people. And he reminds them of what he has done for them in the past and what he is going to do for them in the future. He lets them know that they are a witness, and to him, he will gather them together and do what he said he would do, and then bring them to a point and place and juncture in their life where he can say, finally, this assignment is done. No. Have y'all ever heard God say to you that we're done? It's time to move on. It's time to pack up. It's time to go. It's time to get out of here. It's done. I was just waiting on you to say something, God, because I've been ready for a long time, and because you didn't speak and I didn't hear anything, and people were saying, are you crazy? You need to get out of there. You need to leave that church. You need to leave that man. You need to leave that terrible relationship. And you said, no, I'm going to hear from God. And instantly you begin to gravitate to a prayer life like never before. You spoke to yourself prophetically in your life, and God wanted you to get to a place where you can say along with him, I'm done. Or this is done. Are y'all hear what I'm saying? And this is what God is proclaiming in the earth, that we can get to a place where we can fulfill our assignment and do what we were purposed to do, and at the end of the day and say, I'm done with what I was supposed to do today.